Paulina loves Jake. Perhaps I may be of service.
Excuse me. Hi. Listen, I wasn't able to find Dr. Trevelyan. Did they move Mrs. Harrison?
She's gone.
Billy, she's gone.
Vicky?
Yeah. When I went to her room, I went to the ICU and they were stripping her sheets. I have no idea where they took her.
They told us she was out of danger. Now, they probably just moved her to another floor.
I've got to find out what happened to her.
Ryan.
Ryan, I don't know if Stephen has recovered from the trip, but I couldn't stay in that hotel another second. Now, Victoria's not in her room. Where is she?
Donna, I was hoping that they had given you some news.
What news? What are you saying?
The Coys are not going to be happy to see you.
So, Carl, the rumors were true. You are still among the living.
My flame is not so easily extinguished, Rachel.
Apparently not.
So there was a moment, if you recall, some time back when you did make me doubt my immortality.
That Halloween prank was not meant to harm you. It was only meant to teach you a lesson.
And indeed it did. It taught me to cherish each new day, each and every breath. Yes, I think it's safe to say that I'm a better man because of you, Rachel.
So you've come to make amends?
I've always admired your perspicacity.
And now your instinct for survival.
Well, no one has received me thus far with such civility. I do thank you for that.
Don't touch me.
Please don't call security.
What do you want?
I'm here to make you a proposal that I trust you won't refuse. Calling the police would be pointless. The kidnapping charges against me were dropped by the Canadian authorities.
And how did you manage that? Through bribery or extortion?
There is no evidence. There's no evidence against me, Rachel.
There never is.
You know, one day, you will change your mind about me, as will the rest of Bay City. You'll come to accept me and possibly, someday, even admire me.
You'll hold your breath waiting, I hope.
Well, the irony is that I may be your only hope.
Is that supposed to be funny?
You need an ally, a powerful ally to help you fight off this hostile takeover.
Ah? You want to be my white knight?
I would prefer Dragon Slayer. Yes, I would relish the opportunity to chop down Spencer Harrison.
I'm sure you would.
You see, I know what Spencer and Jake have been up to. Inciting labor unrest. Buying up shares of Corey stock, secretly hiding behind a shadow corporation called Distant Sun. Rings a bell? Yes, it's a name that very aptly fits the Harrison clan. It would be a joke, but for the fact that my own flesh and blood has been sacrificed in the process.
And this is where you get your revenge?
No. This is where you get to keep what's rightfully yours.
And how do you propose to do that? By doing away with Spencer and Jake?
It's hardly my style, Rachel.
Oh, yes, that's right. You're cleaning up your act, aren't you?
I am not proposing that we do anything illicit.
Well, that would be a first, wouldn't it? You've overstayed your welcome, Carl.
What if I were to tell you I have what you desperately need?
I'm not interested.
We have more in common than you think, Rachel. Like you, I too have been making investments for the future.
Get to the point.
My most recent investment has been to purchase 10% of Corey Publishing stock.
What?
Well, you've known that someone else was buying up Corey shares, apart from Distant Sun.
You too.
Well, naturally, I wanted to keep my transactions anonymous. I'd hoped to come riding in here at the last minute and rescue a damsel in distress.
Just because I let you take me home does not mean that you get to walk me to my door, and I don't remember anybody asking you in.
Which is very rude. But I forgive you, Sunshine.
I just should have taken a taxi home from the restaurant.
Yeah, a taxi won't pick you up in that neighborhood.
Speaking of which, I do not believe that I let you talk me into eating that rot gut.
Rock gut. Rosa makes the best paella in Bay City.
Yeah, well, now I have a stomachache.
What's the matter? Are you afraid of a little spice?
Spice? No, I don't think so. I eat jalapenos like they're peanuts, but that stuff was atomic waste.
Oh, wimp. You want me to check under the couch?
What for?
You know, for that guy who sent you the telegram at the wedding. You're afraid he's going to show up here, aren't you?
No.
You know, it's best not to take any chances when you've got an anonymous admirer.
Look, I do not need a bodyguard, all right? Would you just can the machismo stuff?
Look, if this dude shows up, how are you going to protect yourself?
I've been doing fine since I was 12 years old. Now, I don't need your help. Good night, Victor.
Oh, come on. Look, I saw the way your face changed when you got that telegram. I've never seen a white chick get so white. It was scary.
Well, then you had a cultural experience. How very nice for you.
You know, I wish you'd tell me what this guy's name is. I'd warn him to stay away from you. Now, are you going to be able to sleep tonight?
The minute you leave.
You want me to check upstairs?
Oh, now, there's an idea. You can check under the bed, and while you're at it, maybe you'll give the bed springs a little romp, right? See if they're okay?
You know, I am shocked that you would characterize my worrying about you in such a cheap and stereotypical manner.
Well, if the shoe fits.
You know, the least you can do is make me a cup of coffee for making such a crass remark.
That is the oldest line in the book.
Oh, come on, I'm being social.
You're trying my nerves.
You think I'm a sexist pig because I asked for a cup of Java?
Yes, I do think you're a sexist pig. One, because I saw you with Anita, remember? And two, because the only Java I have is instant, which I'm sure is a little too white bread for your fiery Latino tastes. And three, I only offer Java, or as we say in my country, coffee, to my dates, of which you are not. So I just don't want there to be any confusion between us as to what really went on tonight.
Oh. There's no confusion, Sunshine. Make no mistake. When we're on a date, you'll know.